Hello guys, so Blackpool's been and gone, absolutely fantastic weekend, great meeting everybody. This is just a quick roundup of what happened on the weekend and the pickups and gifts from the weekend. Yeah, absolutely amazing weekend. The venue, the actual Expo, was a bit of a disappointment really. They had some decent arcade machines and some consoles set up, but the actual trading hall was really small. Expected a lot more really. So there were a few sellers there, and there were some bargains to be had, but it's nice to have more of a selection that you can browse through and really sort of take your time looking through games. So that was a bit of a letdown really, but we were all there to meet people, and that's certainly why I went to meet all the tubers. So I met a ton of absolutely fantastic people. It was so great to meet like-minded people in person, and people who I've been speaking to a great deal on YouTube, and meeting them in the flesh was just fantastic. Daz Cajones de Loro sort of arranged a little meet at the Norbrecht Castle on the Friday and Saturday nights. So there were a load of people there. I actually wrote a list down of people I've met and people I want to give a shout out to, because there's so many, I don't want to miss anybody, and I'll probably still will miss someone, so if I do miss you, sincerest apologies. But yeah, I met so many people. I went up with Rich King Retro, who was kind enough to give me a lift up from near Birmingham to Blackpool. So great meeting Rich, he's a great guy, really funny guy. And then when we got up there, there's a few guys staying in the same hotel. Tootie was the first person I saw when we arrived at the hotel. Tim Bad Fuck Up was there as well. Great meeting you, Tim. Who else did we meet? So let's see, I don't want to miss anybody here. So we've mentioned Daz Cajones de Loro, Stu Tootie UK, Tim Bad Fuck Up. I met Dal, the Retro Godfather, really great guy, great meeting you mate, absolutely awesome. Retro Dave Nintendo was up there, and Jay Cybersnake 7, great meeting those guys. Met two guys I've not actually seen their channels before, Dan Central, who's a really good lad, and he was there with a guy Aydan, whose channel is called Taff. Now I'm putting all the names I'm reading out, I'm putting their channels at the bottom of the screen, because I can't link everybody's channel in the description. I'm only going to link people who either gifted me or traded with me. So everybody else is just going at the bottom of the screen here, but there is a little gift from Aydan Taff, so he will be in the description. Who else do we meet? Steve, Addy Sneaker Freak. Brilliant meeting you. Champion 2D Rob, the famous movie star. Brilliant meeting Rob. Razzmatazz, all the way from Sweden. Really big fan of Raz's channel. Really fantastic meeting him. Great guy. He's just a legend. Really great guy. Duncan WoollyWeeble. Now he's got a great channel. It's kind of quirky. He doesn't appear on camera, and he uses post-it notes as communication, which actually works really well. It's something different, and I really enjoy his videos. But great meeting him in person. Really great guy. Really nice, down-to-earth guy. Right, Matthew Hartley I met, and his brother Anthony. So Matt's channel is HatthewMartley. He's been around a similar length of time as me, sort of 5-6 months ish. So yeah, I've been chatting to Matt a great deal on the tubes. Really great to meet him in person. His brother's channel is called Combo Smith. Trying to persuade him to get on the videos, because he's been a bit lax lately. Gross Newton I met. Someone else I chat to quite often. Yeah, great guy. Really great channel. Yeah, so really good to meet Ross Newton. Matt, SoulFunkRetro, another channel I'm a big fan of. Really great meeting him in person. Some great chats. It's great. You're meeting like-minded people, and you can just chat about what we're all into, which is retro video games, and sort of chatting about our history, gaming as we were growing up. Just fantastic chatting to everybody, and yeah, Matt was a really interesting guy to talk to. Mark Horsburgh I met, another great channel, guy's just the king of shooters. Really great meeting him. Then we got Scott, the console snob, who I've got a little trade with here. Then Peter Dickinson, someone I chat to quite often on Facebook. If you can hear that sneezing, that's my cat sneezing, apologies. What are you doing? Yeah, great meeting you, Peter. Great guy. I chat to quite a lot. And someone else I've chatted to online is Kevin Woolford, another great guy. Really good meeting you, mate. They gave me a little something as well, actually, those guys. And he was with Kieran and Lorna from Game Boys Are Awesome. Neither of whom I've chatted to in the past, but yeah, really great meeting them. Met Chris Novabug, guy who's just issued that sadistic Tubers High School challenge, Prisoners of War, that I absolutely sucked at. But yeah, great meeting Chris, who's a lot taller than I thought in person, actually. Gashead Steve met. He's on the he's been on the WhatsApp group that I was a member of, so yeah, really good meeting him. Carl, Daft Twin Rover. Yeah, great meeting him. I saw he picked up a Japanese Dreamcast up there, so obviously I'm a big Dreamcast fan, so I'm a fan of anyone who's walking around with a Dreamcast under their arm for sure. So yeah, really great meeting Carl. Then we've got Craig Mink36. I had to pick something up for another tuber who couldn't make it from him. So I met him on the Friday night. Yeah, another great guy, really nice just chatting to him. Who else we got? MonkeySpaz, so Jim MonkeySpaz was up there. Got a little something from him here. Yeah, awesome meeting him, been watching his channel for a while. Right, who else I meet? Richard Turner, another great guy. He was up there on the Saturday. Yeah, really good meeting Richard. Shock 16, he was in the same hotel. Yeah, just getting a drink there, guys, because my throat is like red raw from all the shouting Friday and Saturday night, because in this venue that we were at, the castle, it's like fucking Butlins or something. There's just so much going on, so many people there, you have to shout. So yeah, Shock 16, he was in the same hotel. Really fun guy, actually. Yeah, great meeting him. I haven't been watching his channel for too long, really, but yeah, really good guy. Paul from Paul's Custom Cabs, who made my cab there. He was there with an absolutely fantastic Dreamcast machine that he built. Yeah, absolutely awesome. I think he built it for himself, and then he kind of decided to sell it. But he had a few decent cabs up there. Had a good long chat with him. Really great guys, Paul. Check him out on Facebook. I think he's changed to Paul's custom arcade machines now. But yeah, he makes some great little machines, especially like if you don't have the space for a full size and you want a little bar top. Spot on. So yeah, really nice catching up with Paul. And I also met Tom, who is from Retro Collect, but he runs a forum called the Dreamcast Junkyard. And he I met him on another Dreamcast forum on Facebook, and he said, I'll come over to the junkyard and we'll see if anyone can sort you out with some of the games you need. And I did get a few of my Dreamcast needs off of that site. So yeah, cheers Tom, really great meeting Tom. Had a little quick play on Stormwind with him, or rather he was playing it, and it was his first run. He'd only just got the game that day, so kind of just chatting him through it. But yeah, really great bloke. Obviously a fellow Dreamcast fan. So yeah, it was just fantastic meeting everybody. It's crazy, like everyone was so nice. Like, you know, a lot of really nice compliments about the channel. Yeah, we've hit 100 subs over the weekend. I think I was on about 97 or so just before the weekend. I'm on 102 today, so thanks to everybody who's watching and subscribing, everyone who's given me great feedback. It's really appreciated. I can't believe 100 people want to watch me driveling, you know, babbling on about all this. But yeah, I will be doing a 100 sub giveaway shortly, a little console bundle, so keep an eye out for that. So I'm just going to show you my pickups and what have you from the event. So firstly we got trades or purchases from other tubers. So this is Spec Ops The Line for PS3. I have played this because I have it on the PSN, but I wanted a physical copy for quite a while, but I didn't want to pay much for it. So MonkeySpaz did me a great deal on that, so cheers mate for that. Awesome. This is a trade with Scott Console Snob. I gave him a 3DO game I had, just a random 3DO game. It's the only one I've got. I never had a 3DO. But he traded me for an awesome car, which is Thunder Force 2 on the Mega Drive. So really happy to get that. Cheers Scott. Right, and then gifts we have, like I said, when I ran into Kieran and Lorna and from Game Boys Are Awesome and Kevin Woolford. Kevin Woolford had been making these little bead arts or whatever you call them, and yeah, they very kindly gave me one. And yeah, it's really awesome. It's like the little hearts from you know, various video games, but it does remind me of Zelda primarily. But yeah, that's awesome. That'll be going somewhere up there, just yeah, in private place. It's really cool there. So thanks for that, Kevin. Yeah, that's really awesome. Right, this was a gift from Scott Console Snob. Yeah, really good game. It's kind of, we were just chatting that it's kind of more of a tech demo than a game. But I remember seeing it early days when a friend of mine had a SNES, and it just blew my mind. So I'm really happy to get it actually. But that's Pilot Wings. Yeah, so awesome gift from Scott. Cheers, mate. Right, these gifts are from Aydan, who's Game Taff, who I was talking about. A very new channel. He's only been around for about a month. So please go and check him out and subscribe. But yeah, I mean, these are crazy gifts. So firstly, he gave me Sonic R for the Saturn, which is just manual and disc only, but I'm really keen to play it actually. I've never played it, so yeah, I mean, more than happy to accept that as a gift. And then he gave me this, which I was quite surprised at, but he did say that it's unlikely to work because it's just a mess. The disc is wrecked, there's just scratched debilio on the back. But that's Guardian Heroes for the Saturn. Now I was supposed to pick this up in a bundle recently, but yeah, the guy forgot to put it in the bundle, so I'm kind of still waiting on that. I don't know what's happening with that. So I was really just keen to play it. I'm happy to have disc only. I wasn't hopeful that it'd work, but I just played it this morning and it worked perfectly. So cheers Aydan, that is so awesome. Really happy with that. Fantastic game. I'm going to be putting some time into that. Okay, next is a couple of purchases I made. We got Shadow Dancer, Japanese copy for the Mega Drive. Really happy to get that. I kind of had in my mind that I wanted to buy this there if they had it. Saw it for 20 quid and bought that with another game with Tootie, and Tootie worked his magic and managed to knock a couple of quid off. So yeah, it's all in there, all the business. Really, really nice condition. Really happy to get it. Really just want to get playing it. I also bought a Retron 5 at Play Expo, which I won't bother showing you. It's set up there. I've just been trying it out today. But yeah, they were doing them really, really cheap, and I've been after one for ages, just that convenient. So I've kind of tidied up the game room a bit, having got one. But yeah, be playing that on there later. We've got a little Sonic mug there. I can't remember how much that was, 7-8 quid or something. It's like official merchandise. It's a pretty awesome mug. And then it's just Dreamcast stuff. Well, I did think about leaving this for an episode of I Have a Dreamcast, my Dreamcast series, but I kind of want to show the pickups I made there on this video. So firstly we've got Tokyo Highway Challenge 2. Now that was marked up as $32.50. You know, it's worth about probably 30 quid. The guy said he'd sell it for 30. Well, I didn't really want to pay that anyway, but I traded him a few Saturn games. So I didn't pay anything for that. These next three I bought from Console Passion, which were roughly a tenner each, which is probably just under what they go for, or about bang on what they go for. So we've got Unreal Tournament, we've got Wetrix, or Wetrix Plus, and we've got Speed Devils Online Racing. Now I do have the other Speed Devils, but it looks very similar, but this one's the online racing version. There's two versions. Next one is a game that was marked at £25. Was happy to pay 20. I said, look, 20 quid, I'll take it. And yeah, they were really great guys actually, and just agreed on the 20 straight away, and that's Carrier. So quite happy to knock that one off. Like quite a mid-range price game, that one. Right, this next one is a gift. So I was chatting to Matt, SoulFunkRetro, and he asked me, because I had my little list of Dreamcast stuff, he asked me, do I have this game? And I said I don't, but I know that he worked on this game. He actually told me subsequently that it was the first game he ever worked on. And I said I see it quite often for 20 quid, but if, you know, I'm happy to pay 20, but if I can find it for less, I'll buy it. But yeah, I did look around Blackpool and I couldn't see it. Anyway, halfway through Saturday I was sat playing, chatting to Tim, Bad Fuck Up. He was playing on, I think it was Amiga or something. And yeah, Matt and Matthew Hartley just turned up and said, oh look what we found, it's 17 quid. And I was like, well, you know, that's a great price, 17 quid, brilliant. But I said, oh, you know, I didn't see that, because I probably would have bought that. And they said, oh, the spine was hidden. So I probably missed it, not having seen it. Was Dragon Riders. Sorry, did I even say what it was? It's Dragon Riders Chronicles of Pern. And yeah, they bought it for me, and that I just couldn't believe it. I felt so bad, as you do. But yeah, I was just so touched. I just couldn't believe those guys had seen it and gone halves and bought it for me. Like, you know, I really, really appreciate that, guys. Thank you so much. So we've got, what's that, 6? Yeah, so we've got another 6 games off the Dreamcast list. I've got a ton of Dreamcast stuff back here. The ones that where the spines are showing the wrong way for the next Dreamcast episode. Excuse me, so keep an eye out for that. What else we got? Because I pre-ordered that Amiga book from Funstock, I got a little Amiga badge and poster for free from them. And this is from Duncan WoollyWeeble. Now he had a magic bag on the Saturday night. He just kept pulling stuff out of this bag. Like, what did he pull out? He pulled out, it was just crazy, the stuff, and it just, when he thought it had stopped, he pulled more out, and he was pulling out like Ikaruga for the GameCube, and then 2 Star Ocean games for the PSP, and just all sorts of great stuff. Like a multi 50-in-1 Game Gear cartridge and stuff. But yeah, this, he kind of, I'll just see if I can do what he did on camera. He pulled out of his bag about that much, so you could just see the top. Straight away I knew what it was, and I've been after one of these for ages. I said, how much do you want for it? And he said, make me an offer. So I said 10, and he accepted. So I was overjoyed, and it is the Essential Sega Guide by Mean Machines. Huge book. Now this is awesome. I saw HatthewMartley did a video on this recently. He picked one of these up in a Mega Drive bundle. But we were saying this is what retro gamer should be. It's just page after page of reviews of just all these Sega games. You've got Sega Mega Drive, Master System, Mega CD, Game Gear. You've got these amazing pages with all the add-ons and all the little peripherals and stuff. So yeah, cheers Duncan, I'm really happy to get that. That's going to a really good home. So yeah, that's it guys for pickups from Blackpool. Had a great time. Yeah, thanks to everybody who I met and was really nice over the weekend. And yeah, I'll see you all at the next one. Cheers.